litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the notch. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot.
You wanna know something you missing? Ray Lewis is a DC. If I went to the outside, where's Ray Lewis? I can get Christian McCaffrey if I want to really I don't do run up middle plays. That's what I'm saying. I don't do run up the middle plays.
All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Reality not going back to
no.
You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey,
don't wanna care.
People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my
if you beat me, what's that gonna do?
Took so many yells, I'm not going
back to those days. I have you too
how you treat me, do you like how it tastes? Shawty, use a can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried, I'm straight.
2-0.
Had to watch for the Jakes on the road, it's crazy. I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up, it look like I'm foreign cars driving fast. I never done this before. Yeah, you don't know my problems. Let me point up and up his magic.
I hate when niggas talk crap. But then as soon as they move, you trash anyway. I don't care.
Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing.
Here you go. Include your audio, Nigel. Say hello to YouTube. Include your audio. Say hello to YouTube.
Yeah.
Big numbers. 100 minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big
Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather.
It's over for these clowns. You ready? Lenny?
If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special.
You ready?
Mexican, dummy pesos. Get you sauce, I'll replace those. Number save, no name though. We need more, tell them we need more. Numbers on the board, like them keep a score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet pointed car.
big numbers.
I should not need that.
100 minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number.
Yeah, wrist man, check the wrist man, got him hot. Hey, man can't ball like this, man. Lord, pass the pig skin when he stretch a distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards, you just on your 5th grand.
He gonna cook broccoli casserole.
Hey, 100s and 50s and 20s, no 5s and no singles, don't count on them. Hey, she wanted like me cause her like she can't count on him. She tried to be no kid on my ex, she like girl,
He went to go cook some broccoli casserole.
Guess what, Nigel?
What?
You wanted to talk about your
Yeah.
Ray Lewis?
Which
one should I get? Barry Sanders or your next one? Which one you want?
Chill.
Which one you want?
Still gonna mess him up. Gotta pick wisely. You know Ray Lewis. You know him. You know me. You know my body. I'll be right back.
This nigga says we'll do that. After that. This is my offense is going with, and this is my defense is going with. I do not have a linebacker. I don't have a little linebacker, but it's good. Still gonna like it.
Hello?
I'm talking a few 100,000 yards. You just on your 5th grand. Run it up, 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 count it up. Hey, hundreds and 50s and 20s, no 5s and no singles, don't count on them. Hey, she want it like me cause I blame she can't count on him.
Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand, and this is a game where the defenses, they need to be on their toes because you got quarterbacks here, yes, that can throw the football, but they can also run it very well too.
Mobile quarterbacks. Remember, for the longest time, they used to tell the quarterbacks, stay in the pocket. We don't want you outside of it at all. Nowadays, that mobility, truly an asset, and people are game planning for it. As a scout told me recently, we are actually working with what the colleges are giving us nowadays.
This fielded at the 2. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. That one complete to Okoye. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game. And a
bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Jackson. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Give him work. From midfield now, here's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
No, what the?
Now Jackson to throw again. Buying time to his left. He'll run it. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Jackson from the shotgun. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on D.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this defense holds on the Knights' opening drive. Field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 26 yards. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for. And now it's 2nd down. It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a 3rd down and 6 to go.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like right.
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the third.
Yeah.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. Good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense has got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Well, a design run for their wideout. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there. Is that? Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a time.
Why are you using all your timeouts in the first quarter, man? It's the first quarter. That's what I'm saying.
They'll try the right side with Henry. And he's got some space here. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A first down there on a pickup at 25. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. A quick throw taken in by Diggs. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And an alley to run. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. They keep it with Henry on first down. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
I remember watching Derrick Henry come out of Alabama and sitting with some scouts, and one of the debate points with him was, while at Bama, how often did he have to deal with contact near the line of scrimmage? They were so good up front that he often got to the second level pretty easily. I think he's starting to answer those questions with runs like that. He's a physical guy.
On 2nd down and 4, Jackson, and they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Unable to stop KJ right there as he slips by for the sack. On 3rd down, Henry. And he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short of the. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. On 4th down, Jackson. He may try and run for this. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And it'll be a turnover on downs. A chance to get some momentum here in the 2nd quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure, you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in, but I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the 2nd quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I don't want them to feel like they've let everyone down.
Positive.
Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game.
And now the throw hauled in by Green. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Now Sanders. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. 4 yards the pick.
Stay with who you know and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Right back to Sanders on first down. The tackle goes Schobert. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime report.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
From the 22, Murray. His throw incomplete. Marvin Harrison, the intended target, and it's 3rd and 5.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing.
Next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points.
There he goes, right side. And all the way in. Touchdown. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This is taken at his 4. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And you figure, Charles, they have enough time here in the first half, more than a minute, to put a drive together, at least get them in position to try a field goal.
Yeah, they've got all 3 timeouts. 3 timeouts, that amount of time on the clock. I'm thinking about trying to get a touchdown and settle for a field goal.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Escaping the pressure right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Duron Harmon. And his guys will take over. If you put together any sort of power rankings, we'd put Baltimore #1, certainly in the AFC. But you look ahead to the playoffs getting started on January 4th. Who do you see as their main competitor for that Lamar Hunt trophy?
Well, tradition and us not wanting to be wrong dictates that we say New England next. And rightly so, because of the number of Lombardi trophies they've won, how they've always played at this time of year. But the bottom line to me is the prime.
Fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. A final shot before half from Murray. Flush to his right. He'll take his shot for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? This will be taken in at the 1. Fights him off. And it's
At their own 26-yard line.
the Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally, because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll go again with Sanders. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Past the 20. And he's free down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. 48 yards. And the Ravens have retaken the lead. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a start
left side of his O-line and just went.
So there's two ways to look at that. One, just absolutely unconcerned, just takes off and goes. But more the latter, I think, which is he has absolute confidence in the guys in front of him, the guys doing the blocking for him. He just takes it and goes with abandon.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled the
100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
An opening there on that first down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2.
Another run.
They're going to run again with Snell. Only a yard on the pickup, so from a good situation on 2nd and 2, it's now 3rd and 1. Trying to run for it with Snell. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down, 3 yards in the wrong direction.
It's 4th down.
Would have been a decently long field goal, 51 yards from here, but instead they're going to go for it. To throw is Jackson. Throwing on 4th down. And Diggs has it. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. A first down carry for Henry. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And final. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first. Fighting his way in for a Jets touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Jets have once again taken the lead. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments. Let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking. Beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
You've been quiet the whole game.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Murray has got his man. It's Andrews. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
I thought we had an injury report on the play.
Murray now on first down. Looking deep downfield. That's caught inside the 20. 36 yards on the play.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them a lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Now a carry for Sanders, and not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Sanders. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice.
And he'll take it in for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the night as his guys are able to regain the lead. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating when we have to make the call. They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defense as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Busy night for Henry continues. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Here's Jackson. Over the middle, it's complete. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. 3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup. They'll look to throw. They still got 2. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions.
That led to the sack.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
We got to run it back.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Well, partner, even though my phone alarm failed me this morning and I missed our AM workout, we still made it through this.
Be a regular pedestrian. I got on my grind, ain't no more stressing. Can't nobody stop me from my blessing.